sort out the stuff before we go. Can you guys hear me? I just want to make sure. Okay, so let me just play the video and then see if. Sort out the stuff before we go.
Content creation has always been like a really big dream of mine.
Okay, so let me just speak
I
while the
really
video
just
is playing
wanted to
so I
like
can
take
hear
it
myself
serious. And,
if it's working.
If I claim it's a big passion, like I've always claimed.
Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out the issues, man. Don't go full. Let me just play the video and then see.
Content creation has always been like a really big dream of mine.
Okay, so let me just speak while the. No, but now it works. I can hear myself here.
If I claim it's a big passion, like I've always claimed.
Sorry, I'm just trying to sort out the. Oh, you mean like full screen? I see. Like, okay, so I should just watch it like this. Then you guys can hear me, I guess. Sorry for this mess up. Okay, so I guess. No, but now it. So I go full cam and listen. Okay. Okay, I'll just react like it like this because then yeah, I have to figure out why it's not working when full cam. Okay, I think it's because then I'm in the window, so I don't know. I was probably like I have to sort that out, but okay. I guess it's a mess. It's a mess, but we will continue.
Playing my whole life, I feel like now is the time to actually, put that action to work. Like I need to actually go and strive for my goals and my dreams. But anyway, I know I just went on a little rant about that. But TikTok, it's to the point now to where it's already bad enough on TikTok that it's spammed with a whole bunch of AI. Like,
Sorry, I keep on interrupting this, dude. I know, dude. Uh, I'm not a fan of AI, bro. Where AI is now, it's just killing creativity. Like I'm probably gonna pause this video a lot, but I just wanted to say this. Like I see a lot of AI on YouTube also doing the same. It's cool videos, don't get me wrong, but I just don't feel like those videos deserve the views, if you understand what I mean. There are people who are smaller who try to make original content that like no one sees, and then someone comes and makes an AI video and instant, like, because everyone is pushing, Google is pushing, everyone is trying to make AI, like, to sell it by pushing the videos to everyone. And I can't lie, it's just slop for me. It's not appealing, it's not creative. Yeah, it just feels like we are going backwards in terms of like evolving. But yeah, this is my 2 cents. But yeah, it's also hard as a creator. I'm not like one of those people, but to compete with something that can be done in like 5 minutes, and you still trying to figure out what you're gonna post and what you're gonna be reacting to. Yeah, it just take a lot to just like produce a video, whether it's a bad quality or good quality. But I think the learning curve of like actually producing videos that are good, that is where it's at, and YouTube like rewards people for that. And I feel like with the AI stuff, a lot of those creators that are starting out and small aren't gonna really feel like doing it. I'm talking too much. Let me watch.
most of the videos I see on TikTok aren't even real videos, they're just AI. And the craziest
AI
part
video
is
bad,
like
but AI
TikTok
in
should be
general is
promoting
good.
your For You page to stuff that you want to watch. I don't even be liking the AI shit. Like I don't even watch it, and it still promotes it. Isn't
That,
it to the point?
that's what he's saying. Like, and I'm saying as well. Like, you don't have to like the stuff. It just keeps on getting like promoted on TikTok. They speaking about TikTok, but on TikTok there was this one AI video that kept on like, it was this like woman that, it was someone who created this trend of like, I don't know what the name was, but she kept on dying to this like black, what do you call it, the free willy whale. I don't know, I think it's a black orchid or something, but like it was a trending thing, and I couldn't understand. And the song they were using is that sad Russian song, and that video it got like millions of views. Now again, I just feel like that's unfair to someone actually producing videos, and they just promoting these AI videos. But yeah, I'm just
Point
gonna.
now to where I'm seeing way
I
better
talk too much,
content
man.
on
I should
YouTube
listen.
Shorts and Instagram Reels. Like Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts are literally what TikTok was like originally meant to be. For those of y'all who don't know, TikTok has gotten bought by the U.S. and it's been going downhill. Like
Yeah, they
it's
just have
horrible. Like
regulations,
I tried to
and
post
they're
two.
trying
Like
to
I tried to
steal more.
post.
They're gonna steal more information for people, by the way, for marketers and sell it and what. Also, the more they know about you, the more they can just manipulate you, even politically, who you vote for, and all these things, and they censor stuff. So basically, if, like, to make example, if Donald Trump doesn't want you to see a certain video, they can just say, okay, boom, because it's basically someone that Trump knows that bought TikTok. Yeah, so it's just, nah, but no one should do that stuff. I feel like no president should care about the app, bro. Like, why do you care what I do?
Like 3 clips a day, 3 to 4 clips a day of like my content and my streams and stuff like that. And my video won't even pop up on the For You page. My video is not even showing to people who are following me on TikTok. That's how bad it is right now. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I don't know like what's going on. I think they're really just trying to censor a lot of stuff, and by them trying to censor a lot of stuff, they're actually just messing it up for every creator. So this is like a little.
Yeah, he has a good point, and we're gonna see it when you react to more like people talking about it. Like I hear a lot of people that like react to like what's happening in the world. But again, if it has something to do with Trump, that Trump doesn't want people to see, or he doesn't like what you have to say, they will definitely use AI and not real people to moderate it. So the AI flags your video as like harmful, misinformation, whatever, and then you lose your channel. And maybe for a small creator that's not a problem, but if you are a large content creator with millions of followers, if you lose that, you lose your income. So most people don't have jobs. TikTok is their livelihood. So for them, they kind of have to chase trends and like whatever is relevant. But now, if that is being censored, that is a problem, because you start messing with people's money, with people's food. Yeah, so that's kind of bad, man.
Quick message to all my up and coming content creators: if you're like come across my videos, um, start to focus on YouTube Shorts for sure. And then if you do,
I agree. I agree.
Have an Instagram, I would focus on Instagram Reels
I don't
too,
like
because
I don't like Instagram.
TikTok is literally dying before our eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if they just completely shut down TikTok altogether, or if TikTok just becomes one big.
Look, I think like collectively AI isn't a problem. I think like it has a lot to offer, because I'm commenting on what you say. Like if it's more like a TikTok problem, it's more like an AI problem and not a TikTok problem. But TikTok is promoting this stuff. Even YouTube. I just feel like with YouTube, there's a space for AI, and there's a space for small content creators. There's a space for large content creators. Anyone can blow up on YouTube. It just depends when and how you find your audience. On TikTok, however, it's not as easy, because you kind of share audience on TikTok. It's not like you can build your own audience, because what I mean by share is like if you post AI content, it's so easy for someone to see, okay, this is how you do it, I'm gonna do the same. On YouTube, if you copy and do what other creators do, people are gonna see through you, and they're gonna think you're someone else. And then yeah, you see, it's different, man. Like even if you do shorts, I feel like everything is different on YouTube. I don't want, you can, yeah, I'm probably biased towards YouTube, but I just feel like people are more creative on YouTube, and in the long form content, not like maybe shorts, because I feel like the trends still come from TikTok. But yeah.
News app. Like it just promotes propaganda and news and political things that are happening in the world.
Well, you say because TikTok is the most successful social media app right now. I disagree, because statistically, I think last month YouTube for the first time actually beat TikTok in terms of views, and this is coming from shorts, like daily views. People are watching more shorts than actually TikToks. I think like when it comes to maybe lives, I think like TikTok lives is a bit better compared to YouTube, because I feel like TikTok lives has their own vibe. It's more personal compared to YouTube, where there's a lot of, you can't play music, for instance. On TikTok you can play whatever music they don't care about copyright. It's just you and your audience. However, with YouTube, it's still, you have to follow this, because you can like violate guidelines. While I feel like the problem for me with TikTok is their guidelines and moderation is weird, bro. I had TikTok, and this is probably one of the reasons, besides me hating the app, I stopped on TikTok, is because I would play games and I get violations. If I post videos, I get violations, and they were so vague in the descriptions. So I just said like, okay, no, you know what? It's fine. I don't care. I don't get this from YouTube. So why would I post on an app that gives me so much stress? if I post a video of like my code, for instance, like go and use my creator code, they would tell me it's spam, bro. It's like a scam or something like that. And I'm like, bro, other people post the exact same thing as I do, but you call my thing a scam. So who's really the scammer here? But anyway, this is my
instead
sense
of
of
like
like
content for
TikTok, my
like,
experience.
to escape reality. A lot of people go to YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. They go to those things to escape reality, but
um it's not really like I watch a lot of YouTube creators and they talk a lot about this. That's why I'm saying like I'm not pulling this out of my like neck or something, like saying like um that, oh, I don't like TikTok and that's why YouTube is better. What okay, so let me put it this way. Where do you go if you want a tutorial on how to maybe assemble a monitor that you just bought? You can go on TikTok, but there's no video that's going to be 10 minutes long explaining everything. It's going to be a short minute video. So in terms of like virality, TikTok is your main thing. But when it comes to substance, when you need to watch something to learn something, a documentary, you won't find stuff. You will find a lot of like summarized stuff on TikTok, and like I guess it's a attention span thing. So depending on if you like short form content or something short and sweet, and you don't want to learn, to be honest, then you go and watch TikTok. But if you do want to learn more about something, I think YouTube is your answer. Whether it's reviews, because I watch all my tech reviews and stuff. I don't trust TikTok reviews. It's sponsored most likely, all of that stuff. Now I'm not saying YouTube stuff isn't sponsored, but you have to say before this is sponsored, and then I know, okay, I click off, you know what I mean. But you do get people who, like, for instance, what's his name, that big YouTuber that always reviews stuff. Like, I mean, there's credible people. I feel like TikTok, it's a bit harder to track when someone is credible, because sometimes people just do it for the bag. Most of the people do it for the bag. So yeah,
it's so hard to escape reality if they're just promoting propaganda on, the current state of America.
let me just search
what's
it,
going
by the
on in
way.
the world. A lot of people don't
Oh,
want to
Baba,
always
just
think about
search for
that.
me
'Cause if
and
you
text
know,
me
bro,
like
the world,
what's the
it's a
answer,
crazy
because I
time
can't
right now.
search.
A lot of crazy stuff has been happening as of recently, and it only gets worse with time. But we go to these forms, or these forms of content. We go to these to escape reality, you know, and it's kind of hard to do that if
I'm
you're
not saying
just
TikTok
constantly
is
promoting
superior than YouTube,
one
but TikTok
AI
has a different content.
and two.
Yeah, I get it, because when I used to stream on TikTok and ask people to go subscribe to my YouTube channel, they would only watch me on TikTok. So it was hard to traffic people to YouTube. However, like I was mainly on YouTube, so it was difficult for me to be on TikTok because I didn't like the app. Imagine streaming on the app and you don't like it, and just everything about it. I guess so. You can see I don't like something, and I will talk bad about it. So I'm not like giving the best, like, or kind of say the most objective take on the subject. But what I wanted to say is, I get you. I think like YouTube is different, but YouTube is still king in terms of like everything, money, sponsors. I guess like people would flock. Okay, I don't know about sponsors. Maybe TikTok is the way, because most of the time people just want views, and that's what you get on TikTok. But YouTube is more like long term. I don't know, man. I just love YouTube, man. You can just tell, like, I'm not a fan of TikTok. So maybe this is coming from there. But again, we are not watching YouTube is dying. We are watching TikTok is dying. So TikTok is probably like worse now than like what it was, I guess.
Pointless propaganda.
Sorry. Okay, so I'm like just pausing all over. Um, yeah, but this is because people are spamming. This is the first time actually people are talking in chat. And yeah, but anyway, as I was saying, Baba, I meant like go and search what's the most popular. What did you ask? Because the most successful social media app. Okay, you said the most successful, so go and search that. I doubt that it is. Maybe it has a lot of daily users and stuff, but the app is definitely losing its popularity because a lot of people are going from TikTok to YouTube. Like, not just money wise. I think there's a whole lot of reasons besides money. I think like if it was about money, people would probably stay by TikTok and eat up whatever's happening. But I think it's also for your health, man, your mental health. Because imagine working on a video, posting it for you to get violations or like and you most likely will lose your channel. So hopefully like you can just make a new channel, but if it keeps on happening, it's problem. At least with YouTube you can probably contact, if you're big enough, you can contact people and say like, listen, what is happening, and they will give you some feedback because they've been in the game for longer. Google and all these things, I'm not saying they're the best, I'm just saying like in terms of like uh the likelihood of people responding to you on TikTok will probably be a AI responding to you first, because that's what people are gonna complain. I'll show you where people are saying that it's AI doing this. Like AI is false flagging people, not people. And on YouTube, I understand people are they're also using AI, but I think like if you are big enough, you can contact them still, and you will get an answer. TikTok, because of its followers, I think like, and because there's so many people on TikTok that are big, you kind of insignificant sometimes. So yeah, I don't know, man. I just have the feeling that the whole moderation stuff is a bit worse on the TikTok side. That's just my opinion. I'm not basing this on facts. It's just my feeling, because again, TikTok is dying according to people, not YouTube.
Like, so I just feel like
If we do one
TikTok, bro,
content, then
if
the
you want to
content
save the
might be better
situation,
on
bro,
YouTube than TikTok.
bro,
Yeah, I
they
hear
should
you.
have. The U.S. should have never bought TikTok to begin with. That's all I gotta say, bro. Like, they should have never bought TikTok. They're just trying so hard to censorship out all the people.
I think like we got basically what you were saying. So let's move on to a different video maybe. Okay, let me just first, before I move on, let me just stop the recording. Yeah, that's a video, I guess, about like everything. Yeah, okay, let me just do this. Okay, so we are ready. We can make it bigger.
Did I miss a memo about the creator rewards program? Because my RPM has dropped dramatically over the last couple months, and I don't think there's been any.
Also, shout out to Trust Andy. Like, I mean, we are watching his content, and I don't want to steal and like don't give credit to these people. Even the guy Jay Reed, who's like reacting to this. Like, I mean, I don't want to just like watch stuff and they made the stuff. Ah, man, sorry, my bad.
Like significant changes in my content. I never really had like a particularly high RPM, but on average it used to, land somewhere around like 50 or 60 cents per 1,000 views. My last few videos have literally dropped down to like 4 or 5 cents. There hasn't been any change from
That's like
a
Swords,
technical
dude,
production
and TikTok is
perspective, and
supposed
I
to
don't
pay
think there's
more
been
than
any like
Swords.
major changes in terms of like the type of content I'm doing. I don't know if other creators have noticed a similar kind of drop off, but for me it's been almost like 10 times less revenue per video.
Might be a hot take, but I feel like TikTok is truly having its downfall moment. Ever since it launched TikTok Shop, I feel like it's become like a QVC shopping channel. Like, I open up the app and it's just add TikTok Shop video. Anytime I want to search anything,
That is true. Like, I see a lot of ads on TikTok, which didn't happen like a few years ago. Like, I've also heard that people who use like TikTok like online shop and stuff like and promote that, they are doing fine. They are doing fine because TikTok, like the shop itself, it's where TikTok makes their money. It's like TikTok obviously views and stuff that people are watching, but essentially you want to sell stuff to people. So yeah, that's where most people are getting money.
it just shows me TikTok shop videos.
Yeah.
And like, I've posted TikTok shop videos myself. Like, there is good stuff on here, but it's just like so overdone. Also, with that being said, everyone trying to become a content creator, no hate, no shade, I'm here for it. But I feel like the new trend is going to be not posting on social media. I feel like not posting on social media is going to be like chic. And like, maybe this is just how I'm
Imagine not posting on social media. I think like a lot of people want to go and not post, but if you're a content creator, you kind of can't do that. It's already bad if you don't have any other platforms. Like, I only have YouTube. I don't have any other. Like, I deleted all my stuff. So yeah, it's kind of bad when you want to be internet personality, but you don't have any socials.
feeling,
So
because like,
definitely not the best idea.
I love posting content, but at the same time, I'm like over it. Like, I really am. Like, I can't imagine myself posting on social media for the rest of my life. Like, I really can't, you know?
You have so many TikTok creators right now that are just upping and quitting right now, especially as TikTok has cut so much money from a lot of these creators' pockets, and they cut the payouts and they are also censoring so many videos and so many layers. And all this happened as soon as TikTok was bought out by the United States of America. I think they were bought out by Oracle.
Let's just agree, everything that Trump touches just turns to like bad poop, bruh. Like, and I'm not even like trying to hide it, bro. Like, whatever that man touches, it makes it worse. Let me just say, whatever it touches or wants to touch, it just worse afterwards. Because, like I said, I feel like the government shouldn't interfere with an app, bro. I just want to watch videos. I don't want anyone bothering me, like censoring whatever I post. It's my videos. Why are you censoring it? I understand you have guidelines, but I just feel like, nah, bruh. Don't tell me what to post if it was something I could post a month or two ago and no one had a problem. Now you have a problem because you have a problem with it. You don't like people talking bad about you.
Or whatever the company is. But yes, they have changed the entire platform, and so many people are losing out on money. And I'm gonna give you this perspective right here because you guys love the last video I just made about this situation. So guess what? We're gonna make a follow-up video on this, and it's gonna be even longer from many different perspectives. But I'm gonna tell you this right now, guys, because a lot of these people, they're not doing TikTok full time. They're not full-time social media creators, content creators, or whatever the case is. A lot of these people, they have their full-time jobs. A lot of these people, they already...
Not gonna lie, I'm one of those people. I have a full-time job, so like, hey dude, like, it's tough out here because they must think of it this way. A lot of people want to have a better life, I guess, and TikTok provides that, YouTube provides that. So if you screw with that, like I said, if you mess with someone's livelihood, you touch or you take away their money, you're gonna get problems. And I tell you, like, a lot of bad stuff is gonna follow from this.
Already are working, and they just are trying to make some extra income in today's economy. But with this payout situation, with the creator fund slowing down, with money and people not getting as much money for the views that they're getting, they are going to have to start picking up second jobs and even working overtime at their current jobs. But I get it. A lot of people are going to say, oh well, welcome back to the job market, come get a job. A lot of these people already have jobs. A lot of these people are already working. This was just an option for them to have some flexible income and spend more time with their family.
And I'm not gonna lie, like, YouTube does, like you said, like, it does give you more flexibility. Like, if you can be a YouTuber full-time or any type of content creator, you can decide how many hours you want to work. So let's say if I want to work 8 hours, I stream for 8 hours. After the 8 hours, I eat, I sleep, I go to gym, I spend time with my family. That is fine. Doing like a 9 to 5, and then doing YouTube, and to find out, or not YouTube, TikTok, that whatever you post, whatever you do, you're getting peanuts. Again, like, that is tough, man. That is tough. And I know the grind. I know how hard it is. I may not make money and stuff like that from it yet, or used to, but like, you know what I'm saying? I know even if it's just a little, they can help you. Yeah, bro.
Family, but they also still, work a 9 to 5. They still work, So check this out. This is a live example of what I'm talking about when creators are just not getting paid what they used to before.
I left the creator fund yesterday, so now I can post whatever I want. How freeing. I have been in the creator fund, I think, for 4 years now. And right before TikTok got shut down, I was consistently making like $5,000 a month on this app, sometimes more. And I went from...
Dude, that's a lot of money, not gonna lie. Like, I'm not saying like that you can live from that, but I'm saying like if I was like working 9 to 5 and I got an extra $5,000, like, dude, that's a lot in our money, like South African rand, ZAR, so Zuid-Afrika, like, but point is like $5,000.
That to making nothing. When I tell you nothing, even on videos that performed really well, 1 cent RPM. And that's very discouraging to a content creator. Very discouraging. I'm not an influencer, but I'm a content creator, and that's...
Mind you, sorry, this is not off topic and I'm interrupting, but the thing is, I think Clicks makes $100,000 from just his creator code a month. So not just the app itself, a lot of people are making money through extra stuff, So again, if you mess with their money, you mess
Extremely
with their lives.
discouraging when, you know, like you're doing what you love, like you're creating content, but you're getting paid for it too. I mean, fuck yeah, why not? So I'm like, why the hell am I still in this? I haven't gotten paid anything significant in a year. And I'm like, why am I letting this discourage me from content creation? Everything is not about damn money. Nice, but everything's not about it. So fuck it. Fuck the creator fund. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want. I'm gonna say whatever the hell I want. I'm gonna, whatchamacallit?
That's not true. You can't say whatever you want, like, but I get what you're saying, man.
I'm gonna post videos that are not, I mean, this is a minute long because I'm fucking yapping, but I'm gonna post videos that are not a minute long. Who cares? I can't monetize.
Again, I just feel like if you have a following, people will just watch whatever you post. But like if you're a small creator, that is not the case, bro. You gotta watch what you're saying and like kind of needs to be relevant. I feel like she can only say what she wants because she has found the audience. That's why.
Well, it was fun while it lasted. For those of you that aren't posting simply for the love of the game, it's probably time to get up out of here. RPMs are cents on the dollar now, no matter what the views are, what the engagement is. I'm seeing colossal creators not making what they were making before. And
and you know what's sad? Like you see this on YouTube as well. Sorry to keep on pausing, but I see a lot of big creators when they made millions through COVID, and now it's tough times because everyone kind of like the views went like this, and now it's coming slowly down. And it's not because you're not posting like bangers. It's just like a lot more people are coming in and taking some of that, like, you know, audience. But also at the same time, people don't change their content, you know, they don't evolve. And I feel like people like PewDiePie and them, they still get millions of views because they have evolved with time. They still like know what their audience want, and like, you know, maybe it's like his life and stuff like that. So I think like maybe TikTok isn't necessarily the problem. I feel like you just have to adapt or move on. So you don't just have a choice of like TikTok is dying, I'm moving platforms. You can stay there and just follow the rules or follow the game. Like, to give example, if you don't like AI but it's working, you can either fight against it or join it. Most people are joining it, which they are killing it now, making money. But for a lot of people, it's not about the money. It's about like you love what you do. So yeah, I speak a lot, man.
The conservative far right ownership has struck. It is finally
you make a
affected
good point. You say whatever the
this
audience wants.
fun, wonderful app that we all love to enjoy, and we all like the idea of possibly hitting the lotto, so to speak, and changing our lives. So maybe time to gravitate toward other applications and see what can be done there.
We have got to the point
It
where
sounds so weird
literally
when it says
anybody can build a
applications
fully
because,
working
like,
app
usually
without
we
knowing
say
how to
apps.
code. This is Base
So it
44.
sounds like a job application.
And the app is still decent, but it's just crazy how much they want to oppress working class, lower class, non-rich people, essentially. They don't want anybody to get any money, to have any autonomy over their lives, and they definitely don't want people making money easily.
That's also another thing, like on TikTok I see a lot of people going from like not having money and then getting money, and I love that because that's why most people do YouTube. It gives them financial freedom, flexibility. So again, the theme is don't touch people's money, don't touch their livelihood, man. But yeah,
But it is what it is. We knew this was gonna happen.
Apparently, TikTok is mad that creators are going to other platforms. And any other platform with this number of views, the average watch time being decent, and 10% completion rate, I would have earned over $2,000. Let's see how much TikTok paid. $123.
This is genuinely baffling. I'm going to show you how much money
I
I
shouldn't
made on
laugh.
a video that got 6 million views with a 18% fully watched the video thing. But first, let me compare my account to Cam's
yo, we
account.
got almost
I've been
10K
posting
followers.
consistently since July, and I've almost hit 50,000 followers. So I am nowhere near the size of Cam, okay? He's been posting for a long time. I'm pretty sure I've seen this dude post since like 2021. And he has 2 million followers on this account. He has 1 million on this one, and I think he has another one that has over 1 million followers, right? So he got almost 3 times more views than I got. He got 60 million views on that video with a 10% watch time. I have 18%, a little higher. I'm way smaller than him. TikTok does not know who I am. TikTok definitely knows who he is. So
yeah, that's also another thing. Sorry to comment on that. TikTok can make anyone famous. It doesn't need, you don't need talent or whatever. I'm not saying people who are famous and they don't have talent, but sometimes it just feels like, okay, TikTok chooses, okay, I'm gonna make you famous. I'm gonna make you famous because you ask yourself always the same question: why that person? They don't have anything to show. Not I'm saying I have. I'm just saying like sometimes it is the case where like this guy is asking himself, why am I a small creator and I'm getting like more money than this guy who's been killing it and actually like, you know, doing this professionally. I just do it as a side hustle.
let's see how much money I made compared to him.
Wow. Okay.
What?
That's enough.
I am not trying to flex. I am just genuinely baffled that
I'm not gonna lie, dude. Like, to get actually like 6 million views and getting that money, it's actually underwhelming, to be honest. Like, I don't know, maybe I expected more money. But I mean, if you have like 2 videos you posted that same day, it's $3,000. Who's gonna say no? But I mean, it's probably like not every video like probably performs like that. But I'm excited to see
TikTok
what he got.
was gonna paid me this much for a video that got 10 million less views than him.
Must
How
I put
is
it
that
on
possible?
2 times? Okay.
Either I got paid way too much, or he did not get paid anywhere near. Like, how is this big of a
1.5
difference?
Yeah, and to put this into perspective, having 6 million views and versus 16 million views and only getting $123 is absolutely nothing. It's actually a waste of time at that point, guys. And I know a lot of people in the comments section are gonna say, at least you get paid something. Yes, you are right. But think about this from this perspective. How many times do you think a video is actually gonna get 16 million views? How many times out of every single video? I'm sure his average views are probably like 50 to maybe even 100,000 views. How
yeah,
many
but
times
that might irritate some people because they actually, sorry. I get what you're saying, like, yeah. Let me just, when he talks, then it doesn't sound weird, but when people are speaking, I would just do
you
that.
think he's gonna get a 16 million view video?
Dude, dude, oh snap, I must, look at that. Wait, 16 million views and he got that. Hey, yo, bruh. $123. Now, think of yourself. You spent 5 hours making that video. I'm just making an example now, and this is what you get. I would still take that because, I mean, that is something, but 16 million views, dude. That's like going viral. Like, who pulls that kind of views? So, that's wild. That's not even worth it, bro. That's not even worth it. That is bad. That is freaking bad.
Think about what he's making on the average. On average, he's probably making $1, maybe $2, maybe even 50 cents for the regular videos at this rate, guys. And that's why people are quitting, because it's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. And I'm not even going to come on this video and act like it's just TikTok. I'm sure YouTube, as long as they continue the same route, I mean, it's already a US company. I don't see any huge changes coming. But at the same time, you just never know with a lot of these platforms. And that's why you have to, set up a plan, guys. Sit down and do your budget. Sit down and save money. Invest in retirement and be smart with the money that you already have coming in, because you never know when this money is going to shut down. And y'all know during the pandemic, during the 2020, 2021, 2022, that was the prime of TikTok. You had creators making hundreds. You still have people who are still making a great living right now on TikTok. However, with the new changes, with the new censorship, a lot of these creators, a lot of these platforms, and a lot of these people in these channels are losing out on so much money. But I mean, y'all see the videos.
TikTok is not paying creators how they used to. And I'm dead not surprised. We already knew once China sold out, we was not going to get paid, because America hates seeing us live easy. We were making livable wages off of TikTok alone. And I'm honestly happy that I found my niche and other things besides TikTok to make money through TikTok, because if I was just relying on my views and regular videos to make me money, I was not going to make any money through here. And the only reason why I still post on this app is because I still get brand deals and I still get wig deals and wig promos to post on this app. I went from making $5,000, $6,000 a month on this app to making $800, $900, posting the same video.
Now with those, I know most people probably don't work, but bruh, if you budget and all of a sudden your income changes, that puts you so much, that puts you in, that adds to the stress level. Because not only do you have to figure out what to do, you also have a chance of going broke. So especially if you have mortgages and all these things, so yeah, you can't really like pay your stuff if you like if this is the what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of tough, man. Because if I feel for the people who bought homes and they at one time were killing it on TikTok and most likely focused only on TikTok and didn't even like branch out to like YouTube and Instagram and all these other apps, even Snapchat. But again, each of these apps have a certain audience and a certain style of making videos, and so it's kind of hard to do that and manage a lot of apps. But yo, bro,
videos, same content,
it's
same
actually
everything.
really
And I
bad.
don't post as
The
much
more I
because TikTok
watch,
has been limiting a lot of things that you can say. I had so many videos taken down for this stupid shit. So truth be told, now I just be posting on TikTok for fun. I post everything on Instagram. I still make my money through TikTok commissions on TikTok Shop. But my goal for my TikToks from last year was to get paid to travel and to promote Airbnbs and just do promo videos for where I stay and for hotels.
bro. Two things are happening while watching this. Bro, on TikToks, they loving the life, bro. Imagine what her goals were, bro. Imagine if I told myself, like, listen, this year I'm gonna like travel the world with my TikTok account, using my TikTok account, and bro, most people out here can't even pay their bills, bro. You outgoing, and I'm not like, oh, have your fun. I'm just saying, like, yo, hey, yo, bro, that's her goals, bro. People, yo, it's almost like I want to say, like, rich people have their own goals. Like, it's just sometimes wild to hear what people like want to do and what they can do. I guess it's just interesting.
Hotels and stuff like that. Like I wanted to get paid to travel, and I wanted to get paid through hosting events, and I did both of that last year. I got paid from Lyft and DoorDash to host my very first barbecue, and I was flown out to DR, and I was able to take 12 supporters with me. Now it's January, first month of 2026, and I'm being flown out to Tulum. Literally on Wednesday, just to do a promo for Airbnb, flight and stay covered. So I do not advise you to stop posting on here because you never know who's watching. But if you're expecting to get paid from them views, trust me, it's not like that anymore. Coming from someone who has 800K on this page and 32K on another page.
And now that I'm out of the Creative Rewards program, I can honestly say it sucks. It sucks fucking ass. Creative Rewards sucks so much ass. Like, I remember back in 2024, I had my largest payout was like 7 bands. No fucking lie, $7,000. Now, this past, I'll say 6 months, I didn't even break 1,000. I haven't even broken $1,000. Take your hard work content and go to not TikTok but Facebook. Go to YouTube. Hell, take it to Instagram. Just anywhere but here. It used to pay so good, bro. It used to pay so good. You might look at somebody's account and be like, damn, they got 14 million views. Yeah, TikTok's gonna disqualify 9 million of those views, and you're only gonna end up getting.
Oh
like,
yeah, I've also heard this. So apparently, if you get 9 million views and you log into like you kind of like log out your account and go look at that account again, they all of a sudden have like from 9 million views, actual 5 million views. And some people might be like, but that's fine. But like the thing is, the psychology of looking at someone's views and you're like, this thing really went viral, it must be good. That's kind of weird. I don't know if they inflated and deflated afterwards, because like that's why the money is reflecting the way it reflects. Because if you have 9 million views but actually you have 5 million views, and that's why you get paid for that 5 million views and not the 9 million, then fix your view thing. Because hey,
$500 or $600 payout from that. And it might sound good, but it sucks when you go from making 8 to 10 bands a month to just making barely breaking $2,000 or $3,000. If on a good day, on a good month, you might make that on TikTok. Now TikTok Shop pays way better.
Dude, like
TikTok Shop going live is so energy draining. That's why I don't do it, because I don't have the energy to do that shit. I'm not cut out to be a host. Like, that's not for me. But like, for real.
No shade to people going live, but I understand the struggle, bro. You don't want to be begging for money, bro. I've seen that. Like, it's no shade to anyone like going live on TikTok. Like, do it for the bag. Like, whatever you need to do. I respect the grind, but I just like, I understand what you say. It's very, very draining. People will ask you some weird stuff.
Bro, go to Facebook, go to YouTube. Don't take your shit here. TikTok is not paying like it used to. Creative Rewards program is so dead.
What's your GOAT
RPM
goal?
Like $2.
Okay.
$3 for some people.
What's my goal? Sorry for pausing. I just don't want to speak. What's my goal for the year? I guess I said at some point I want 1 million subscribers. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime soon. Maybe in the next 5 years, maybe, if I am consistent and I'm growing. That's the dream, right? You got to do this. Okay, so like short-term goals. I want to do this a lot more since it's manageable and I can engage with you guys, talk to you while you're watching with me. I love the format. I watch other people and how they react and so forth. I also want at least 10K by the end of this year. I will see to it maybe to get 10K subscribers, and if I blow up, I blow up. Of course, that's what I want, but you gotta have like short-term goals, and I kind of have to say it probably to people, but 10,000. Let's reach 10,000 by the end of this year. What else? I want to do YouTube streams and videos. I just want to be a better content creator. That's the main thing I want to do. Whatever video I produce must be better than the previous one. If I can do that, I'll be happy. And I also want to engage with my fans more. Or not fans, I'm not calling fans, but followers, because fans sounds weird, sounds egotistical, but you know what I'm saying. I just want to, like this, man. You guys are, yeah, so you know what?
People. On a bad day, your RPM might drop to like 99 cents. Now your RPM on Creator Rewards is like 1 cent. And if you're lucky, it might be like 65, 75 cents. If you're lucky. There was a time. There was a time to be had on here. There was a time back in like 2023, up until end of 2024, TikTok was paying really good. And now it's just a waste of fucking time. You know,
Sorry for pausing again. I just have one question. All these people that are banning TikTok, bro, what if TikTok goes back to how it was? Will you abandon your audience on YouTube now and go back to TikTok? I just feel like this is a lot more, like, it's not as easy. If you jump audience, you can ask people to go, but what about if people stay now on YouTube and you want to go back to TikTok? Ace, man.
Every other video is TikTok shop, and I'm sorry I contribute to that, but at the end of the day, I still want to make my money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm being for real with y'all because I'm no longer in the Creator Rewards. It feels kind of good, though. It feels kind of good to not have to wake up and look at my account and be like, damn, I didn't make nothing off of it. Now I know I didn't because I opted out of it. It's a waste of fucking time.
Given all the craziness in the world right now, this is the last thing that I want to be talking about, but I'm seeing so many small creators impacted at this point. I was trying to handle this privately. About 2.5 weeks ago, all the money I earned in Creator Rewards was wiped out. Absolutely zero warning. TikTok is giving me the reason that
I used to have, sorry to pause all the time. I can't like read your messages and not respond, like, because we only 3 in the live, so I think it's just us. So to answer your question, I did have a Discord server. I used to have friends. We used to run our Discord servers and what. Only problem I had with Discord is like it becomes very like I have this tendency of like overdoing something. So I felt like I spent too much time on Discord, and there was some shady stuff happening on Discord. And again, it's if I don't like an app and the moderation on it, I would gravitate to, like, you know, it's too much responsibility sometimes. It's not your responsibility to look out for people, but it does have like weird like PDF files there, and you can't really control it. Also, a lot of my audience tend to be young, so I feel responsible for looking out for them. So I just decided, you know what, I will do YouTube without social media, without Discord. Even if it kills me and I don't blow up, whatever, I just don't want to do or be associated with those stuff. So it's not that I don't like, oh, I won't ever get it, but it's just for the time, I'm still not over that Discord experience. I hope it answers your
profile,
question.
even though I never switched to a business profile and have been eligible for Creator Rewards for almost a year. I've tried to go through every channel that
It did
TikTok
help
offers to get this problem disputed. A lot of folks at this point might be
creator
tempted to say something like,
just get a real job,
bro. Many of us work full time and we create content
And
to try and
having
entertain people
customers on
after work, as
Fortnite.
income helps us do that. This is not okay, and this is how many of your creators produce the content that they're sharing every single day.
So guys, TikTok has made a huge change. Since I started TikTok last year, I see you, baby. I started TikTok last year, so I've been on TikTok a year and 3 months. And it's been a change, man. I think since the US has actually took over TikTok, the pay has changed everything. I remember when I first started this platform, man, I was like so gassed up. I'm like, whoa. Now, it's a lot different than the red app. Y'all know what I mean? The red app with the play button. Like, the red button and that app over there, boy, the money over there is so good. It never changes, bro. All you gotta do is upload. Over here,
asking this
when I
because
started,
I
was
want to
RPMs,
talk my
$1.14,
creator and
$1.03. And now, like the last 3-4 months of last year, I was seeing RPMs of 86 cents, and now the last 2 months of last year, all I see is RPMs of 29 cents, 31 cents, and I'm talking about videos with millions of views on them, man. So you got people who's trying to investigate to the Creator Rewards program because they feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna make all this money. I think at one time you was able to make a lot of money, but with all the changes on TikTok, man, you're hardly making anything now. So the people who's uploading 30, 40 videos a day, man, I would say it's not worth it, man. There's one lady on here, she says she uploads like 26 times a day, and she says she makes 6 figures a month. Now, I don't know if I believe that. I do believe that at one time she was making that on a consistent basis, but with all the changes on TikTok, I highly doubt 20, 30 videos a day she's making that type of money.
Posting 30 videos a day is insane,
It's
guys. And I
insane.
know, I mean, there are people who do it, and you have to do it, especially if
Dude, like 30 videos a day. Imagine if all of them just pull in like $5,000, bro. Like 30 times 5,000. It's a lot of tax though, but like you be making bag daily videos. That's why I think like TikTok could be like, if you like that, if you're making like TikTok reads by posting videos and having content and it goes viral, all but I think it's also stressful because just imagining how much burnout that is. 30 videos a day, like even if you're making money, you can't even spend that money because everywhere you go, you have to have a camera and post everything, and you have to have Wi-Fi. So it's not sometimes worth it, man, your mental health. And so you just want to have a chill stream and have a good audience that support you, even if you go on holiday and you don't post anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think like I'm always a person for sustainability, and TikTok, it might be the app to make money, but it's not sustainable the way it sounds, at least.
Some situations where you this is your full-time job, this is what you got to do. But guys, like the burnout, there's only so much you can talk about.
That's a good question. I used to make money on YouTube, but now I'm doing it to get back into the program again. So, but I think like the experience I got from like being demonetized is like I learned a lot. Like I took it for granted. I posted videos because I didn't, like I said earlier before I posted, I didn't know what to post because I got monetized, which is first of all freaking hard to do. And then I got money, not the most because I'm obviously a small channel, but you can actually make a lot of money. It doesn't actually like depend on your subscribers. It's more about views and the niche you post in. But yeah, I got demonetized, so now I'm just chilling. Like, you know, I'm obviously in a rush to get monetized, but at the same time, it's like you gotta ride the wave, man, because once you get there, you sometimes don't know what you want to do with your content. So for me, I'm trying to figure out what do I want to do and where I can grow, so that by the time it happens again, I'm ready for it this time compared to the first time. And even if it happens that I won't ever get monetized, I still love doing YouTube, like regardless. So I could still share my videos, whether it's crap or whether I improve. Like I just love the platform. You can tell like by how much I engage with it, even though I don't get the views and stuff, because I've been doing this for a while actually. But yeah, if that answers your question, I don't make any money of this.
You know, like there's only so much, but I know people do it. There are so many creators, even on YouTube, that do it right now. I mean, I have my moments where I post shorts and I post other things that we, talk about, but posting that much in a day is insane. But some people do it. I'm sure there's, it's beneficial in other ways. But like I said, that's the point that I'm telling
Baba, you know what to do. You know what to do.
You guys, that everybody is not getting paid. That's not the point. That's not the case.
And that's why I love you. That's why I love you.
However, you have a significant amount of creators. Your average creator right now is seeing a huge drop.
Are you gonna do more reaction content? Yes, I'm gonna do more reaction content, and that's just to build an audience. But I'm still gonna game. Don't worry about that. I'm still gonna game. It's just like the streaming thing kind of burns you out, man, like in gaming, and then I don't end up posting it because the vision I have for my videos takes too long, and by the time I post it, I should probably trust the process of making a video, try and like make it, because I used to do it. When I started out YouTube, I made videos whether I liked it or not. I edited those stuff, but I wasn't working back then. I literally, after I finished studying, for those who don't know, I don't know if it's still in my bio, I'm a civil engineer, so during the day I work, and at night sometimes it feels weird because like people actually know I'm doing YouTube and they could be watching what I was doing. So it feels weird. Some of my coworkers have said like they actually watch my content, but anyway, but you know what I'm saying, it's weird. But to get back to what I was saying, I used to make videos where I feel like I had more passion doing it, but over time I realized that like putting energy towards something and you don't see the results, it made me kind of like feel like, why am I doing this? Like, like some series would get a high and then it would have lead a low. The same people who used to support you don't support you after a while. For example, if you play a role-playing game, some people would join you, like subscribe, talk to you. It's a jam. It's like, it's nice to stream. I won't really like forget it. At one stage I had 109 people watching me, and that's not even like, I was like a small content creator. I'm talking about less than 1,000 maybe perhaps, or 1,000 more, just more than 1,000. 109 people watching me. That was crazy. And yeah, I just never seem to like, and my point is I will still be doing other stuff. I just feel like for now, this was the goal that I wanted to work to. Get a streaming setup, being able to do reaction content. Even if I'm streaming, I just need to find a capture card so that I can play on my PlayStation, because I do not want to play on my laptop. I don't like like keyboard and mouse. You can play controller, but it's not the same. It's not like I'm saying I'm not gonna play on controller and stuff. It's just like for now, I guess I'm just like I love this like where I chat. You should react more to gaming related. Yeah. I will. Like for now, I'm just chasing trends, and you know, so like that's also another thing. Yeah, you know. You also, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Yeah, like I mean, I'm just like I just look at chat and I'm like 5 people are watching it. That's crazy, bro. Like normally on this type of content, just days ago I only had 2 people, me and my girlfriend, bro. So like having 3 people at least, it's showing positivity. So yeah. Anyway, we are supposed to watch TikTok, but we can go to gaming content. I just wanted to start out the stream with the main thing.
At this point, but
by
y'all
the
know what y'all
way,
think about this in the
I
comment
think
section below.
I have
Yeah, so I
enough
left the creativity rewards program
content
because it honestly was just like
actually to
not
just
worth it
stop
anymore.
recording.